Hello everyone, welcome to Courts Today by Live Law, your one-step destination for the latest and fastest legal updates. I am your host Urvashi Chauhan, bringing you day-to-day happenings, landmark judgments, crucial rulings and expert insights into the world of law. In an important update from the Supreme Court, it today heard the suo moto cognizance of the rape and murder of a doctor in RG Hospital in Calcutta. You are already aware of this heinous crime that took place in the hospital in wee hours of 9th August. The court today began by saying that the reason for taking up the suo moto matter was not only because of a particular murder which took place in Kolkata, but also to address systematic issues related to safety of doctors across India. The bench, comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justices J.B. Pardewala and Manoj Mishra, recorded many issues such as medical professionals doing night duty not being given adequate rooms to rest, interns, residents and senior residents made to do 36-hour duty where basic conditions of hygiene and sanitation are often absent, medical care professionals not having adequate toilet facilities, absence or lack of properly functioning CCTV cameras to monitor the hospitals, etc. The bench observed that a national consensus must evolve, and there must be a national protocol to create safe conditions of work. Significantly, the court has today ordered constitution of a 10-member national task force, which will be headed by Surgeon Vice Admiral Aarti Sareen, Director General Medical Services, Navy. The task force shall make recommendations pertaining to the safety, working conditions and well-being of the medical professionals. It has to furnish interim report in 3 weeks and a final report within 2 months. The court also said that it has taken up the issues relating to doctors' safety and urged the protesting doctors to return back to work. Coming to the incident of rape and murder at RG Hospital, Kolkata, the CJI expressed deep concerns at the fact that the name of the victim, photographs and video clips showing dead body had been spread all over the media. The court questioned West Bengal government and police over handling of the case. It questioned the state over the conduct of the principal, the delay in registration of the FIR and vandalism which took place at the hospital during a public protest on 14th August. It further questioned as to why the principal was given charge of another hospital after he resigned from RG Hospital. As we know that the investigation was handed over to the CBI, the top court has today asked the agency to file a status report on investigation by Thursday. The state of West Bengal has also been asked to submit a status report on the investigation into the acts of vandalism. Also, the court today handed over the hospital's security to Central Industrial Security Force, saying that it was essential to create safe conditions for the doctors so that they can return to their duties and not only pursue their medical education but also administer medical care. You can find live updates from the hearing, details of the courtroom exchange and names of all members of the National Task Force on our website at livelaw.in. In an important update, the Justice Hema Committee report has been made public. The committee was constituted in 2017 by the Kerala government to study and report on the issues faced by women working in the Malayalam film industry and to suggest solutions. The report was submitted before the Chief Minister in 2019 and the decision to make it public was taken in July this year. But a stay was granted by the Kerala High Court against publication of the report in a writ petition filed by a film producer. But the single bench dismissed the writ petition and ordered that the report could be made public. An appeal was then preferred against the order of the single judge by film actress Ranjini, despite not being a party in the writ petition. Her appeal was dismissed by the High Court and she was granted liberty to file a fresh writ petition. Post this, the report has now been made public. The committee's study revealed that women in the film industry face numerous issues, including sexual demands, sexual harassment, abuse, and assault in workplace. They also face problems of transportation and accommodation, lack basic facilities like toilets and changing rooms in the film sets, leading to human rights violations. Additionally, the report has highlighted the issues of lack of safety and security for women, gender discrimination, male domination, etc., and that women face gross disorderly conduct from others who are under influence of alcohol and drugs, vulgar comments, cyber harassment, payment disparity, etc. The committee emphasized that women were unaware of their rights and that there is an absence of a legally constituted authority to redress their grievances. The committee suggests that problems faced by women cannot be resolved by forming an internal complaints committee based on the apex court decision in Vishakha versus State of Rajasthan and the POSH Act, since individuals working in cinema will only be the president and members of the ICC. Significantly, the committee has suggested that issues faced by women in the film industry can only be resolved by enactment of a new statute and by constitution of an independent tribunal to address their grievances. To read the full report and other suggestions, you can visit livelaw.in. The Supreme Court bench of Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Sanjay Kumar today dismissed a plea seeking inquiry into allegations of electronic voting machine manipulations and violations by the Election Commission of India during Lok Sabha elections 2024. The petition was filed by Advocate Mahmood Pracha, who contested as an independent candidate from Rampur constituency in the 2024 general elections. The petition sought constitution of a high-powered committee chaired by a retired Supreme Court judge to inquire into allegations of manipulations of the EVM during the recent Lok Sabha elections. The petitioner also sought a probe into alleged derelictions by the Election Commission of India. The petition, among others, referred to certain records, including videography, photographs, letters, documents, etc., and it added that if the same continued, then it would adversely impact future elections in India. But the Supreme Court has dismissed the petition, observing that omnibus and vague assertions had been made by the petitioner and that he has already approached the Delhi High Court with regard to a particular constituency. Justice Khanna said that political parties are aware of any breaches or wrongdoings and will address them. If someone has a specific allegation, they should take it to the court or the candidate should file an election petition. The Supreme Court today delivered its judgment in a suo moto case which was initiated over the controversial remarks made by the Calcutta High Court in a judgment delivered in October 2023. The High Court, while overturning conviction of a 25-year-old man under the POCSO Act, had made sweeping observations on the sexual behavior of adolescents, particularly teenage girls. The High Court had issued a set of advisories to teenagers, particularly cautioning girls in their adolescence to control their sexual urges. The High Court had outlined specific duties for adolescent boys and girls and delved into biological explanation for sexual urges in adolescents. Taking objection to these remarks, a suo moto case was initiated by the Supreme Court and the matter was heard by a bench of Justices Abhay S. Oak and Ujjal Bhuya. While delivering the judgment today, the bench has set aside the High Court's judgment and its controversial remarks. The Apex Court said that guidelines have been issued regarding how to write judgments. As regards the facts of the case, Justice Oak said that conviction of the accused who was acquitted by the High Court, his conviction under Section 6 of the POCSO Act, Section 376 of the IPC has been restored. Justice Oak further said that a committee of experts has been constituted to help the victim in the case to take an informed choice. In the next update, the Apex Court today permitted human rights activist Teesta Setalvad to travel to Malaysia from 31st August to 10th September to attend a conference pertaining to anti-racism. Civil rights activist and secretary of NGO Citizens for Justice and Peace, Setalvad is under the scanner for allegedly fabricating evidence and instituting false proceedings in relation to the Gujarat riots conspiracy case. If you remember, last year she was granted regular bail in the case and the Gujarat High Court's order which denied her regular bail was quashed. One of the conditions imposed for bail was that her passport would continue to be in custody of the Sessions Court. Though her application to travel abroad was opposed by SG Tushar Mehta on behalf of Gujarat Police, the bench of Justices B.R. Gawai and K.V. Vishwanathan of the Supreme Court has granted the permission subject to two conditions. First, an undertaking to be filed by her stating that she will return after the said period. And second, that a solvent security of Rs 10 lakh be paid. Apart from this, the passport shall be returned after the conference ends. In another update, the top court has today refused to entertain a petition seeking to declare the caste system as unconstitutional. The petition was filed under Article 32 of the Constitution by the petitioner in person, challenging the caste system to be against the fundamental rights. The bench led by CJI D.Y. Chandrachud refused to entertain the petition and said that there are provisions in the Constitution specifically referring to caste to socially and educationally backward classes. The Constitution, as originally drafted, refers to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Finding lack of any merit, the bench dismissed the petition. The Delhi High Court has today directed the centre to treat as a representation a PIL petition seeking immediate action against illegal online sale of hookahs on e-commerce platforms without specific health warnings. The PIL sought directions to the respondents, including the Union of India, through Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to take immediate action against such illegal online sale of hookahs and establish mechanism for age verification. The plea stated that hookah is being sold in public places, which results in second-hand smoke, which is a health risk for people. The division bench of Acting Chief Justice Manmohan and Justice Tushar Rao Gadela disposed of the petition with a direction to centre to treat it as a representation and pass appropriate orders, including necessary action in accordance with law within 3 months. It further said that if the petitioner is not satisfied, they shall be at liberty to file appropriate proceedings in accordance with law. And lastly, the Allahabad High Court has upheld the Commercial Tax Tribunal Lucknow's finding that Boro plus Ayurvedic cream is a medicated ointment and not an antiseptic cream. It was held that Boro plus Ayurvedic cream is taxable at 5% under Entry 41 Schedule 2 of the Uttar Pradesh Value Added Tax Act. The heading Drugs and Medicines in Entry 41 with effect from October 2012 excludes medicated soap, shampoo, antiseptic cream, face cream, massage cream, eye gel and hair oil, but includes vaccines, syringes and dressings, medicated ointments, light liquid paraffin of IP grade, churan, sugar pills for medicinal use in homeopathy, human blood components, CAPD fluid and cyclosporin. Thus, Justice Shekhar B. Saraf explained that although antiseptic creams are not included under Entry 41, medicated ointments are. The use of the word "but" in the legal language indicates that legislature intended to include medicated ointments as an exception. Therefore, if a product serves as more than just an antiseptic cream and qualifies as a medicated ointment, it will be covered under Entry 41. In case you wish to know more details about the cases that I mentioned here, you can visit our website at www.livelaw.in. Stay ahead with quick legal updates only on Live Law. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe and support us. You can also support us by donating through the thanks button at the bottom of our videos or consider becoming a member at just 89 rupees per month.